at the Snake Room. Last August, I wasn't able to make a lot of videos. Of course, isa lang yung nagawa ko last August. Because nagbabad po ako sa Netflix. Aminin ko, hindi ako magagawa ng kahit anong excuse. Nagbabad talaga ako sa Netflix at natulog ako ng madaming. Ayun, so anyway, pagmulat ko, September na. So, mausisa mo, magbe-breed ka na ulit ng ball pythons, di ba? Breeding na ulit. And I promised everyone that I will make a video about breeding ball pythons. And I wanna go through it as we go along, kung paano ko siya ginagawa. Kasi syempre, hindi ko naman po pwede pakitaan kayo na nagme-mate na as kasi hindi pa ako nagpapamate. So, definitely we'll go through it as we go along, kung paano ko siya ginagawa. So, September, what do I do kapag September na? Kasi, of course, there will be a drop in temperatures. If you're going to see my temperatures right now here at the Snake Room, we're at 28 degrees. So, from August, 30 degrees tayo ng August. And then, ngayon ngang September, we drop 2 degrees lower. So, lumalamig na. And definitely, the ball pythons felt that. Nararamdaman nila yung slight change sa temperatures. And also, they actually feel kapag may bagyo. And that actually spurs breeding in ball pythons, no? So they want to breed whenever it's cold and whenever may bagyo or umuulan. So alright, so we're going to talk about ngayon kung paano ko pine-prepare yung males and females ko into breeding. Because there are a lot of conditions to take in before kayo magsalang ng ball pythons, alright? So first being the age and the weight of the ball pythons. So again, I think I mentioned this before. If you're going to breed a ball python, at least 1.5 kilos yung minimum na weight niya, kasi kakain pa naman yan all throughout the breeding season. So magtataas pa yan ng weight. Also, you want to consider at least sa females, 1.5 years old. Disclaimer lang everyone. So, yung breeding kasi iba't iba yan eh. So, yung equation ng ibang breeder might actually vary from my equation. So, iba't iba kami ng timplang kinukuha. Parang adobo lang yan. Iba yung adobo niya, iba yung adobo ko, pero parehong masarap, diba? So, we all arrive at the same answers naman na nakakapag-produce ng eggs. So, this is how I do mine, and respect the breeders na you see if they do theirs, and as long as pasok dun sa parameters ng conditions, I think it's good, no? So anyway, ayun nga, so yung iba kasi, ako kasi nagbe-breed na ako ng 1.5. Salang pa lang naman eh, breeding pa lang, mating pa lang. So by the time they lay their eggs, probably by next year, June or July, nasa 2 years old na. So okay naman na yon. But other breeders actually start mating their ball pythons when their ball pythons reach the age of 2.5 and 3. Mas okay actually if you're gonna ask me kasi mas matured na yung system, no? So what's my defense in breeding my ball pythons at 1.5 years old or mating my ball pythons at 1.5 years old? So I actually have this link. I'll link it here. It's Justin Kubilka's answer to the question na kailan ko ba pwedeng i-breed ang ball pythons. Let's talk about their natural habitat. So in the wild kasi, as long as pasok, di ba? As I've mentioned kanina, as long as alam ng females and confident sila na kaya nilang magpalaki ng itlog inside them at kaya nilang ilay yan, they will do it. Kasi unlike dogs, guys, funny fact, is may control ang ball pythons over the choice kung magtutuloy silang ng pregnancy or not. They can halt the pregnancy. Pwede nilang i-reabsorb yung itlog kung bigla silang natakot in the process. Or if they don't want to start, they will stop feeding. I will explain later kung bakit sila mag-stop ng feeding. So it actually is your ball python's decision if they want to go with the breeding or not. So, what do I do? Ang ginagawa ko lang is pinapakitaan ko ng male again. Sa October kasi ako nag-start. So, by October, mag-i-introduce ako ng male sa females. So, how do I know if my female wants to breed? So, by now, lumalakas na dapat yung kain niya. Kasi, meat in, kapag nagpasok ka ng feeder item sa ball pythons mo, the more na magkakaroon siya ng fat storage sa katawan. And yung itlog kasi na-form yan dun sa mga na-imbak na energy nung ahas. So the more na kumakain siya, the more energy she has. And the more na meron siyang energy, the higher the possibility na tuloy yung breeding niya. So, kapag hindi na yan kumain ngayon pa lang, definitely nagno-no na yan. No to breeding this season. Or probably along the way, titingnan natin kung may, I will document mine. So, makikita nyo kung sino yung magbe-breed at sino yung hindi magbe-breed. So, makikita nyo naman yan, yung difference nila. I will show you guys. So, anong hinahanap ko sa female ball pythons before ko i-decide na, okay, posible to. So, pakita ko kayo ng example. Okay. So, ito kasi, diba, pinakita ko na to sa inyo before. She's 2019 hatched. So, kita nyo, dalawang kamay yung hawak ko sa kanya. She's actually 1.5 kilos na. 1.5 years old. So, 2019 hatched. And kung makita nyo yung girth size niya, she thick. No? She thick. So, alam mo na kaya niyang magpalaki ng itlog inside her. Kasi, ang itlog kasi ng ahas, kapag breeder, siguro mga ganito kalaki. Pero mas maliit dito kapag first time breeder. So, I think kasha naman yung itlog dun sa girth niya. So, I will actually consider her. If she wants to breed naman, lalakas siyang kumain. If she doesn't want to breed, she'll stop feeding. So, alam naman nila yung gagawin kung gusto o ayaw nilang mag-breed sa season na to. So, I will try to mate her come October, right? So, I'll show you another example. Okay, so here's another example. Ito actually 2018 to. So, a year older than the last one that I showed you. This one is a pastel ivory and she's actually possible het fur clown. Kapatid niya yon sa tatay. So, anyway, this one, mas maliit siya. She's actually just 1.3 kilos. So, hindi pa ulit siya kumakain. Nag-off-feed kasi ito. So, hindi pa ulit siya kumakain. So, hindi ko alam kung anong gusto niya sa buhay. Anyway, kung makikita niyo rin yung girth size niya, kung tutuusin, mas malaki pa yung girth size ng 2019. Mas mahina tong kumain dun sa isa. So, we'll actually see if she's gonna breed kasi hindi ko rin masasabi kapag nag-introduce na ba ako ng male sa kanya, lalakas ba siyang kumain? If mag-introduce ako ng male sa kanya at lumakas siyang kumain, then definitely, she might actually consider breeding. Pero kung hindi siya kakain at nilagyan ko siya ng male, kahit pa mag-want to sawa sila na mag-mate, hindi siya mag-iitlog kasi hindi niya naman iaalaw yung katawan niya na mag-grow ng eggs. So, it depends on the female if they want to breed or not. Okay? So, here's another 2019 baby. Makita niya, liit pa, diba? So, hindi siya kasing laki nung una kong pinakita sa inyo, pero magkaedad sila. So, again, of course, hindi ko to itatry kasi ang liit pa, diba? Hindi, alam mo sa sarili mo na hindi pa siya hindi niya pa kaya mag-itlog, hindi pa kaya ng katawan niya. So, hindi ko to itatry, no? Makikita nyo naman sa females nyo if you're going to breed her or not. Okay, so let's leave it out to our females kung gusto nila mag-breed o hindi. So, sa males naman, ano ang tinitingnan natin sa males? Let me show you. So, lahat ng males ko magkakaedad. Ito maliit. Kasi di ba sabi ko sa inyo, ang males hindi sila gaano lumalaki. So, ayan. Ang tinitingnan actually is the maturity of the hemipins. If you're comfortable na mag-pop ng snakes nyo, you can actually check out the hemipins. Pero kung hindi, edi try nyo na lang. Lagay nyo na lang sa females, di ba? So, what is the ideal weight for males? I actually breed my males at 500 to 600 grams given na 1.5 years old na rin. Actually, there are, again, dahil iba't iba nga tayo na equations, meron akong mga kilalang breeders na kayang mag-breed ng ball pythons less than a year old. So, as long as pasok dun sa 500-600 gram range and maganda yung hemipins, then that shouldn't be a problem, di ba? Kung kaya naman ng male, kasi alam nyo naman, ipapasok lang nila and that's it. Hindi naman sila kagaya ng females na iitlog and all that. But you also have to watch out kasi at a certain point, magsa-stop silang kumain. So, kapag ka ganon, huwag nyo nang ipilit na maraming females na i-breed. So, tatanong din nga pala, ilang females ang kayang i-mate na isang male? Ako hanggang 3. So, 1:3. 1 male, 3 females, that would be good For me ha, as long as you check out your snakes in between kung kumakain ba, hindi ba namamayat, di ba naglo-lose ng weight. So ayun, kapag nag-stop na siyang kumain, then you have to watch your male ball python carefully kasi you don't wanna overdo it kasi nakakamatay po ang over mating sa ball pythons. Okay? So here's a small one. And of course, you have a bigger male. So ito, sigurado akong kakasa to kasi he's actually running 600 grams. And let me try to pop it for you, ha? Ayan, there is the mature hemipines. Ang laki na, di ba? So ayun. And then, yun yung mga natirang spermies. I don't wanna touch it! Ew. So that's a breeder male for you guys. Nag-alcohol ako ng kamay before I touch my hair. Ayun. So, ganun dapat kalaki or ganun ka-matured yung hemipines. Kasi as I've mentioned, may mga 600 grammers na hindi pa matured yung hemipines. And also, there are males naman na mas maliit pero matured na yung hemipines. So, yung hemipines talaga po yung kailangan nyo i-check para makita nyo kung mag-breed yung male nyo or hindi. Alright, so we're finished talking about age and weight. Alright, so again, ang titingnan natin for age and weight is 1.5 years old, 1.5 kilos. You want to see the girth also kung kaya niyang palaki ng itlog inside her. Again, hindi pa naman predetermined kasi September pa lang naman. We'll have October, November to evaluate the females if they're going to breed or not. And then for the males naman, you want to check out the hemipines. You want to make sure that they don't lose their weight kapag nagbe-breed na sila going in through the season. Ayan. So ano pa ba ang kino-consider natin when it comes to breeding ball pythons? Dapat consistent po yung temperatures nyo. Again, iba't iba tayo ng equations, disclaimer, iba't iba tayo ng trip sa life. So meron ako mga nakikita nagsasalang na as early as September. But I personally wait until October to try to introduce my males to my females. Bakit? Kasi mas consistent na po yung lamig. Ngayon kasi September, may init-lamig pa rin tayo. And the snakes actually want consistency. Kasi those are the conditions that their body needs for them to be able to grow their eggs inside of them. Ayun, so kung init at lamig, baka mamaya mawalan lang ng gana yung female mo, hindi na mag-mate or mag-off-feed na, sayang. So yung temperature range natin, hindi na ako sobrang on point when it comes to temperature. I think yung American breeders natin ang mahilig talaga ng spot-on yung temperatures because of course sa US lumalamig talaga ng bongga kasi may snow sila, di ba? Or some parts of the US yung lumalamig ng sobra. So here in the Philippines naman, ambient temperatures actually produce eggs. So hindi mo na kailangan ng heater, hindi mo na kailangan ng cooler. Kusa sila. Kusa nilang nararamdaman yung lamig at saka yung init. So mas tama lang na mas tama lang for me na magsalang at October kasi mas consistent yung lamig all throughout. Alright, so another factor that we want to discuss is feeding. So sa feeding ba, ano ba ang pinaka-cue mo na magbe-breed sila? Kasi as I've mentioned kanina, pag mas marami kang pinasok na feeders dun sa ball pythons mo, more energy and thus more eggs. Okay? So ayun. So ang sabi ni Brian Barczyk, no? Sabi ni, kasi snake bites pa siya nung pinapanood ko siya noon. Sabi niya is kapag naka 10 feeding yung females mo within the breeding season. So, ang ginagawa ko, inadapt ko yun. So, ang ginagawa ko, may sticky notes ako, ikakapit ko sila dun sa tubs. And then, I will list down all the foods they have taken in simula September hanggang the point na mag-off-feed sila. Kasi again, the females will go off of food. I know it's overwhelming, guys. Don't worry, kasi i-film naman natin yung buong breeding season. So I'm just giving you guys an overview kung paano namin siya ginagawa. Again, so pag preparation pa lang, lalagyan ko ng sticky notes yan isa-isa. And then, ililista ko doon lahat ng kinain nila all throughout the breeding season. Ang sabi ni Brian Barczyk, kapag nakasampo, okay na daw, pasok na. May mas malaki yung chance na mag-produce sila. And I adapted that last season, and there nga, nakita ko na yung mga nakakain ng 10 pataas na meals within the breeding season, successfully they laid, no? So, kaya dumami rin yung clutches ko last season kasi yung mga hindi ko na-expect na mag-lay, since dumami nga yung kain nila, biglang nag-ovulate nung January, February na. So, nagulat na lang ako. So, yun pala yun. So, ang laki palang factor ng feeding. So, you want to make sure that you're going to feed your females simula ngayong September pa lang, and then you may want to take note of their feeding religiously. So, ayun. Ganun lang yun. So, again, temperature, feeding, size, yun lang yung gusto mong ma-achieve before tayo pumasok sa breeding season. So, let's go straight naman sa tips and tricks na ginagawa ko for my female ball pythons. Again, nakita niyo isa kanina, diba? 2018 yon, pero hindi siya malakas kumain. So, anong ginagawa ko para makita ko kung gusto niyang mag-breed or at least mapalakas yung kain niya para maiparamdam sa kanya, hoy, magbe-breed na, petsa na, kumain ka na, di ba? So, ang ginagawa ko, kapag may mag-shed ako na male, yung pinag-shedan niya, nilalagay ko dun sa tub ng female. Para yon hindi necessary yung wasted mating. Kasi hindi pa naman kailangan mag-mate ngayon eh. Kailangan palang malaman ng female mo na may presence ng male. Para, uy, may mate pala. So, ano bang ihihilera ko kung gusto kong mag-breed? Kailangan kong kumain. So, pag kumain ako, baka by next month, nandyan na yung male, ready na ako. So, titingnan ko kung kakain siya, nilagyan ko siya ng shed ng male, and let's see if she's gonna dig in sa food. Kapag lumakas siyang kumain, then definitely by next month, sasalangan ko siya. Kapag hindi ko siya nakitang kumain or hindi pa rin siya kumain, then I don't have any choice but to pass for another season. So, ganun lang siya. Kaya medyo mahirap mag-breed ng ball pythons kasi they're mercurial. Hirap silang basahin. So, ayun, with all that being said, let's start preparing for the season. So, yung mga yearling na dyan na females and yearling na males, you might want to make sure to get your females to feed para kung gusto mo mag-breed, baka kayanin. And if not, there will always be the next season naman. So don't worry, we will be tackling everything naman as we go along. Papakita ko sa inyo yung conditions kasi kada female din, iba't iba sila ng trip sa life. So titingnan natin kung paano natin babasahin yung females natin if they want to breed or not. And let's see, baka next year, di ba, may eggs ulit tayo and marami ulit tayong clutches, hopefully. Ayun, so thank you so much guys for watching and I'll see you when I see you.